Good morning to you all. Welcome to the world of Neil, to Mr. Neil Kerr. I appreciate you taking time out of your world to have a look at this video where I'm just simply expressing my ideas, thoughts, opinions and insights. Okay, so this is all just my interpretation, my definitions, what I've learned, what I'm learning, what I'm applying, what I haven't applied and yet to apply, and the feedback that I've got through my life and through my experiences. And the question is, as you see there, just how organized is your life? Are you organized, or is everything quite chaotic? Now, there'll be definitely a link in the description where this information I'm sharing with you stems from. It's a podcast between Vince Calvin and Joe Nicasio. I do believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. And before I continue, what a super well-mannered man. Like, Joe's voice, so soothing, so calming. I love Vince Calvin's accent. Okay. I love it. Very, very wise individual, and a great man to learn things from. So moving forward, one of the topics, or one of the questions or information that was stimulated in their podcast came from Joe about being organized. You need to get organized, which also got me thinking, and to share with you perhaps an analogy of that. And it got me thinking about a garden. Now, when you're planting a garden, most people are going to get organized. They want to have a herb garden, a veggie garden, a fruit garden. You're going to have a compost, okay? You're going to organize mulch and ways to minimize weeds. And then this got me thinking about social media. How there's so many different social media platforms, but how well are we actually organizing that, and how well are we organizing our life in reflection of that? Or are we just basically regurgitating the same things over and over again over various platforms? And hence, if we go back to the garden analogy, you're not going to grow tomatoes in every single garden, are you? It wouldn't make too much sense to do that. You would have a designated area where those tomatoes are going to thrive, and hence you're going to grow vines like your cucumbers and your snow peas, your zucchinis, your watermelons, your pumpkins. They're going to grow in a certain area because of their characteristics, okay? So it's organized. And so henceforth, the more organized we become, the more systematic we become, and playing on that systems and strategies. Merging onto the highway here, not very organized the way that they're driving, and so it causes chaos when your life's not organized. Relationships, work, look, everything. It runs through all facets. So something really important. How do you do that? Well, I guess you just start with something little. Get organized, put your clothes in a certain spot, clean up your house or your room on a certain day at a certain time, and stick to that. I'm not saying, I would say we need to avoid and be careful of being too rigid in our ways, but by all means, being systematic, being a little regimental, because that builds consistency, right? We're going to get the same result that's of a benefit, that's healthy, so that's a good thing. Like Vince says, when he learned that doing the same thing over and over again, getting the same result but wanting a different outcome, that is a definition of insanity. And in the beginning, he thought to himself, well, that doesn't apply to me. But as he reflected on 20 years later, he realized, oh, there's a lot of places where he was doing the same thing but wasn't getting a better outcome. And organization will help that. Meaning, when we get organized, we're going to get different outcomes. And that can be contributed to your definition of success. So what is success? What is success for you? It's doing things that will bring you a result that bring improvement. Makes sense, right? Okay. So, getting organized is a priority. And I mentioned that when you make it a priority to alter your priorities, you will definitely get better outcomes. I've noticed that. I started a 6-week challenge and I made it a priority. Life for me was not the greatest, but it was okay. It was good. And I just made it a priority to stick with the challenge no matter what. I was driving, I think, 130 k's round trip. I was still working. I was living under a tarp. I was sleeping in the back of my car. And sometimes I needed to have bucket baths because I simply was not in a financial abundant position to afford to have a hot shower. Now that was only $1. So I think $1 is $1. I needed the fuel because my priority was the training. I needed to stick to that to build up the discipline, Now, I lost some things along the way. A relationship with someone happened, but I'm also grateful for that because it indicated to me I wasn't organized. I didn't have my priorities straight, okay? Anyway, that I'll have to go into another topic about the girlfriend side of things and why it's important to organize yourself in such a way that maintains your relationship and that retains the exchange of giving to each other without depleting yourself and without ruining the relationship. And they're just my thoughts. There's many masters above me who have way more wisdom. Arash, Sapar Dibazar, Dibazar motherfucker Sapar, I get his name mixed up, Vince Calvin, Christy Philbus. There's a lot of very knowledgeable men out there who will be able to share with you their insights, okay? They have programs online that you can invest in. Now, I do want to finish up on this about being organized and ask you about your social media. And what are you doing with your social media? Like what it is that you do on Instagram, are you doing that on Facebook? Are you doing that on YouTube? Are you just doing basically the same thing? Is it on a loop? Or perhaps like just scattered, bit here, bit there, whatever. And you taking notice of that right now and then looking around in your physical reality, are you getting that type of reaction, response from people and other things in your world? A little bit scattered, not organized. So, when people give you a hard time about being organized and maybe saying, oh, you're so serious, you're always so organized, just for a brief second, step back and have a look at what's going on with them and what's going on with you, and they may have some good facets going on in their life, and how can you extract that and contribute into yours and yours to theirs. They say not to compare, but definitely analyze and look at the realm or the source of where that information is coming from when people are giving you a hard time about being organized. If you're organized and things are happening for you, they're getting better, they're improving, then by all means, keep going on with that. Never decline doing things that are a benefit to you, no matter what people say or think or do or how they act around you. Just keep doing the things you need to do to make you a better person, because then when people come into your life, they're going to benefit from that, and they're going to stick around and improve themselves with you, or move on. Thank you for your improvement. Maybe they'll stay connected as friends, associates, and be part of your network of like-minded people. So nonetheless, thank you for tuning in. Get yourself a little organised. I know I must really knuckle down and focus on being a lot more organised. I got too complacent. I got very lazy. So gentlemen, you're in a relationship. Don't keep relying on your woman to keep the happiness, and for ladies, don't rely on your men to keep things happy. We all must make an equal contribution, or perhaps for us men, perhaps we need to make a higher contribution, so therefore we represent a greater value and will maintain a woman's position beside us. So get organised, go be good, go be great, go be brilliant, and go and master your life. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to providing more content that brings you benefit. Peace.